What is up, guys? MikeZardZ here, and I'm going to start a bit of a series. Basically, after playing a bit of UU with Smogon DMT's Zygarde team, I've come to the conclusion that Zygarde is absolutely fucking ridiculous and needs to be played more because it's amazing. And I know it was the last upload I posted, but I'm going to do a bit of a thing where I'm on a ladder, not necessarily number one, but to just get it into people's heads that Zygarde is absolutely disgusting in this tier. And that's all I want to say. Quick overview of the team. Subcoil Zygarde, although I think Dragon Dance would also be really good. Dragon Dance and then like Rock Slide, Earthquake, Outrage or something. Got Spadef, Roserade, definitely the thing I'm most on the fence about on this team. Banded Darmanitan just for like killing stuff when you Volt Turn into it. Mixed defensive Gligar, Blastoise because Blastoise, and Jirachi because Jirachi. I think his original stuff had nicknames, but whatever. So I'm thinking of making this a series. If I don't see good feedback, like, tell me if you want to see this stuff. If not, I won't post any more of it. But I'm thinking it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I'm starting from the bottom of the ladder, which is why we have a Happini. And yes, you are that guy. So, Happini. We really are starting from the bottom of the ladder. And he forfeits. Okay, that works. There we go. Alright, see? Bottom of the ladder. All the way up to 1041 because I'm amazing at this game. I'm the best player you've ever seen. As this team definitely looks feasible. It doesn't look amazing, but it looks feasible. Sableye usually leads, so I'll just lead Darmanitan. Oh, this is somebody who likes Hayden. I'm just gonna U-turn out, break the sash, going to Stoice. Yeah, that's what Frost Ice does, just spikes. But unfortunately, he is like a solid spin blocker, so I'm gonna Mega Evolve in Dark Pulse. If he ends up Destiny Bonding me, he only gets up one spike, so I'm mostly okay with that. As he does end up doing that, as long as he only has one spike, it's not that bad for me. Now I'm going to go back into Darm. No, I'm going to go into Roserade because I think Donphan might be coming out here. As it ends up being Nidoking, yeah, this is definitely somebody who watches Hayden. I can probably just Sleep Powder that. I am Spadef Roserade. I should be able to eat up any one hit. And I forgot to change my thing. Is he... Flamethrower did nothing! That is definitely Choice Scarfed. Like, there's no way Sheer Force Life Orb would do that little. I would think Blissey is coming in. So I'm going to go into Darm. Yeah, the thing about this Roserade is it's not running Recovery. It's not Rest. It's not like Rest Cure. It's not Synthesis. It's just Roserade. And Roserade, it's a good Spadef wall, but it can get worn down as he ends up going into Espeon. That wasn't going to take a hit. Not well. Why would you do that? I don't agree with that play, but I'm just going to go into Glibru. And he switches out expecting me to be scarfed and shit, and goes into the spooky ghost. Too spooky. I have Roserade, which handles this rather well. As he burns me, I'm just going to Giga Drain, try to get some health back. He has Sucker Punch Sableye. That's a new one. I can't really save Roserade here. I'm just going to Giga Drain. He's probably going to Sucker Punch again, but yeah. Free switch into Darm. And something dies to Flare Blitz. Choice Band Flare Blitz. As he doesn't even Sucker Punch. He just lets me kill the Sableye. Why? Did you not want to have Sableye? Donphan. I'd rather just take this down to not sturdy, but very close. Holy shit. Holy shit! That just did 94% to a Donphan. Am I dreaming? Did I imagine that? Because Holy shit. Oh, God. Interesting that it's not Sheer Force Life Orb, though. Wouldn't that make more sense than Banded? As he does stay asleep, doesn't get to Earthquake me, that's good. I probably would have tried to save Nidoking instead of... And now he goes back into Donphan. Ice Shard won't do anything. I mean, that does a good chunk, but not enough. Blissy's no threat. Zygarde just creams it one-on-one. I'm just gonna Roost. As that actually does a lot. He's Life Orb Espeon. I'm just gonna try to get off a U-turn. But isn't Sheer Force Life Orb stronger? No, because Band still boosts... Sheer Force still boosts the move, so... Sheer Force Life Orb isn't stronger for Flare Blitz. As that other hit must have been max damage, and then I get a critical hit, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to go into Zygarde and sub as he kills himself. And then, Coil Earthquake Blissey, because Blissey's annoying. I do have Trick, Rachi, and Roost Gligar, though, so... At worst, it struggles until it dies, but Zygarde just beats Blissey 1v1, so... Yeah, this team originally was unfortunate, but I think I handled it just fine. As Seismic Toss breaks my sub. Wait, why? I have 403 HP. One Seismic Toss is 25%. That shouldn't break my sub. Or maybe I wasn't subbing from full HP? I don't know why that breaks my sub. I'm confused. And that only does 42%. And see, that one did 24.8%. Why'd that one break my sub? I don't get it. I don't know. I can just go into Rachi and click Iron Head. I'm really confused now. As he goes for Protect, even if I don't kill here, I have a good chance of flinching. And I do kill, so... That was a game against a guy who likes Hayden a lot, I guess. And I get a game right off the bat. Tangela is interesting. Tangrowth exists. I want to see what's Tangela compared to Tangrowth. Like, why would you run Tangela? That might... I'm sort of expecting lead Azelf. It might not be, but if not, then lead Darmanitan seems likely. Basically, all of his leads, Blastoise does well against. That's what I'm trying to get at right here. So, defense 1... Okay, so it has 115, 1... Okay, I guess it's bulkier with the Eviolite, but... Still not great, as I can just, He's probably going to go for Rock, so should I just Rapid Spin first turn? Yeah, because that way he can't Rocks and then Explosion as I try to Rapid Spin. Although it's interesting running Tangela and Milotic on Hyper Offense. I don't really get it. I'm just going to Dark Pulse now as he ends up switching into Tangela, and that does so much damage. Tangela is actually faster than Tangrowth. That's interesting. I mean, I guess I can just Dark Pulse again. He just sacks Tangela. I mean, good use of your Mon. Good job. I don't know why you would do that, but... Milotic is annoying. Only Roserade can take it out, but... At this point, Azelf might come in, Darm might come in. I'm just going to Sludge Bomb. It'll hurt. As he's just leaving Milotic in, and he has Mirror Coat. A la Swagilif. That's annoying, but I can just Giga Drain. It'll do a lot. If you kill Roserade, then I get rid of the thing. As now he goes back into Azelf, I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb. As that doesn't kill. Fuck. I'm gonna go into Rachi on the Explosion. Yeah. Good thing he's not running like Flamethrower. That's what you run in OU for Ferrothorn. But now he goes into Darm. I'll just U-turn into Stoice, to be honest. I did reveal my Scarf, but whatever. And he goes straight for the U-turn too. That was intriguing. I mean, Alright. Into Mienshao. I would rather get damage on this than get rid of rocks, as he is the fake out, and he's Life Orb Mienshao, so he's probably Regenerator, not Reckless, which means I'm not afraid of him really. I'm just gonna spin. Oh, that kills. Really? Really, that kills? Shit. Yeah, that's it's a heavily offensive Blastoise. It doesn't have that much bulk, but he's running Drain. I'm surprised, and I'm surprised you're running Drain Punch. I mean, high jump kick is typically what you would run, even if you're not regenerate. Even if you are regenerate, I mean, not reckless. Guess I'm just gonna Earthquake. Yeah, nothing wants to take this really, except for Milotic, which he does go into. And alright, he's Toxic Scald Mirror Coat. So he's got Recover, not Ice Beam. I'm gonna get up Rocks. Yeah, there's the Recover. And now I can just U-turn on out into Roserade. As he Scalds, and this is basically a free Giga Drain. I don't really want to get up Toxic Spikes because he has a Nidoking. So far, Zygarde hasn't done anything. Well, I mean, it took out the Blissey. As he does end up going to Darm. Gligar, you can come in. Gligar, you can't come in. I keep forgetting this is mixed defensive. But even if it was fully physically defensive, I don't think it takes 2 Flare Blitzes. And he actually switches into Mienshao. Why? Expecting Zygarde? What? No. Good job. You got off like 0 damage with Fake Out, Drain Punch. That was... Why would you do this? Oh wait, Milotic recovered, so it's not really low, I forgot. Or he goes into Nidoking on the Earthquake. Good play, my friend. Ice Beam, yes? Yeah, there it is. Just an Iron Head. Something's gonna die eventually. Nidoking's getting really low, Darm's really low. Yeah, there we go. Darm just dies to rocks. You don't even save it for death fodder. Here's Mienshao. I'm just gonna... I don't need Rachi for Milotic, so I'm just gonna... I might even flinch him and then take him out here. There it is. I don't know why you'd go into this to handle Rachi. When you have a Milotic, and pretty much... If you don't see lefties on Jirachi, it's Scarfed. Just assume that. I think Banded Jirachi might be cool, but probably not good. Because the problem with Jirachi is most of its moves are like base 80 or 75 power. It's not that, like, they're not too strong. But as long as he doesn't Scald Burn me here, I can just sub with Zygarde. Excuse me. Or I could just go into Roserade, nothing takes a Giga Drain. Like, at this point, something dies, and then Mienshao is not a problem. Because I have Scarf Rachi. Alright, that is too bulky. I give up. Wow, that did, whoa. I know this is uninvested, but Roserade's pretty strong. At this point, just, you really faked out. There was no reason to do that. Whatever. It's over. Life Orb Mienshao. Haven't really seen a lot of that. They're all like Reckless Scarf or Reckless Band for wall breaking now. As this is an interesting team. I like how it's really weak to rocks. I mean, these two guys. Actually, it's not that weak to rocks. Everything else resists, so... this is a team that Zygarde could definitely put in work against. leads could very well be Ninjask, so I'm going to go with Zygarde and just sub on him, and then I can Dragon Tail the thing out. So I'm not really afraid of that. Excuse me. Absolutely. Unless that's Intimidate Crocodile, nothing switches into Darm after rocks, which admittedly that is almost always the case, but Darm can also outspeed Crook unless it's Moxie Scarf. It can outspeed Scrafty. It can outspeed Lucario, I think. Well, I'm Adamant Banned, right? So I don't outspeed Jolly Lucario. Although most Lucario are Adamant, but, you know. He might be that one guy running Jolly Lucario. Or it might not even be SD or Nasty Bot. It could be something else. Who knows? Again, with a team like this, I'm assuming one of these three things is the designated lead, so I don't know why he's taking so long. I'm going to skip to when he makes a move. Alright, so here's what happened. I subbed and coiled a Z Swords Dance and Baton Pass because Dragon Tail couldn't break the sub. He goes into Lucario, reveals the Ice Punch, which totally fucks me up, and then Blastoise eats up the +2 Drain Punch and gets a crit burn, and the guy just forfeits. So, time for just one more game. That was definitely unfortunate. I really don't blame the guy. Lucario didn't sweep me, but it put in a lot of work. And he could have at least killed Blastoise, but I would have still had Blastoise, and he just rage quit as I have a game against Pokemon Sylveon. This team looks good and annoying. One of these guys isn't Mega, but both are like semi-viable without Megas, but not amazing. Haven't seen Life Orb Houndoom like forever, and Zygarde royally fucks this man's team. Unless it's like Ice Beam Gastrodon. And Bug Buzz will hit me through the sub, which is annoying. I'm just gonna fucking lead with the Gligar. Yeah. As he's gonna lead Gastro. Do I have a reason not to U-turn into Roserade? I don't think so. Like, he predicts that and goes for Ice Beam. That still doesn't do anything. And I really, really want a Toxic Spike against this man's team. Preferably 2. It will take long. Well, I don't know. I sort of want 2, because that way it's easier to take on Gastrodon and Trevenant. But as long as I have at least 1, Goodra's totally crippled. Houndoom's going to kill itself from... If it's Life Orb, then Life Orb and Poison will rack up really quick, and then Gastrodon and Trevenant are just bulky annoying. So he goes into Goodra. I don't know if I should go for one more or not. I don't think I will. I don't really have anything to switch into Goodra. That's the thing. I guess... I mean, if he goes for a Fire move, Rachi really won't appreciate that, but if he goes for a Dragon move, Darm won't appreciate that, so... most of them don't carry Ice Beam, do they? He is physical with Earthquake. But at the same time, I am going to scout for the Ice Beam and go into Rachi, as he actually has Outrage. Physical Goodra with Outrage and Earthquake. It's cool, I like it. And... Shit, no flinch. Can I flinch you this time, please? No! And he crits me! And now I'm at 1%. Which means I can't take a hit from anything. Fortunately, his team lacks priority. I guess that's the thing. As he's actually going to save the Goodra. I just stayed in expecting him to sack it, but I guess not. As Aggron comes in, I'm just going to go directly into Stoice. Stoice does rather nicely. Goodra's pretty much dead. And he reveals the Ice Punch, which is why I went into Stoice, just in case he had that, and that ends up working out. So I can just click the Dark Pulse button, expecting Gastrodon. I can get off some chip damage. He ends up going to Trevenant. That's unfortunate for you, sir. And he's Lum Trevenant, probably Lum Rest. which is cool. I don't think it's as good as Citrus, but it's definitely like a cool thing you can run if you want to be a hipster. So I can just kill him with an Ice Beam. And Trevenant goes down without really a fight. That's pretty good. Honestly, your team is royally fucked by Mega Blastoise. Like, if Houndoom's what you send in on Mega Blastoise, consider reevaluating your life. Unless you're assuming there's no T-Spikes and it's Focus Sash Sunny Beam. Focus Sash Sunny Beam Houndoom seems legit. No, I'm assuming it's Life Orb. Life Orb Houndoom, like, or he's Power Herb Solar I guess it's a Swampert lure, but this team doesn't need a Swampert lure. It takes on Swampert rather well, so. I'm gonna go into Gligar, force him to sleep. Ooh, Hurricane did a lot. I will U-turn, try to break the sash, hoping he sleeps me now. Oh wait, I'm slower. I can go into Scarf Rachi. If he kills me, that works. If he quivers, then I can Iron Head because I'm fucking Scarf Rachi. Flinch. Yep, there it is. Not even bad. And the thing is, like, it's obnoxious. The odds are in my favor. Like, you have to run something for Scarf Rachi. It's that bullshit. I don't need it anymore, though. Like, it doesn't help against Gastrodon, so you can kill it. Oh. You know what? I'm not gonna, like, keep going just trying to flinch him. I want to sack this. It's my best play, but I don't want to, like, keep trying to flinch him, so. I'll sack Blastoise as he gets a crit. He says that, yeah, of course it's Serene Grace. What the fuck are you talking about, you want? I can't kill him, but I can certainly whittle it down to the point where I can kill it with something else, so. Ooh. I can kill him. Banded Darmanitan! You scurry. He decides to sack Goodra, which means, it doesn't really mean anything. Gastrodon's not a threat. I have a Roserade. Holy fuck, that did so much damage. So Roserade's just gonna win the game right here. So I have laddered to 11. You know, let's go to 1200 because why not? We have a game against Edward Teach. If that was an A, Edward Teach. That was like Blackbeard's real name, and this looks like a good real team, a balanced team. Not Mega Metagross, fortunately. I love Mega Metagross, but don't want to face it. And he has things to take Darmanitan's Flare Blitz, so I'll probably have to be superpowering. This is the kind of team that Zygarde just royally fucks over, as long as they get rid of Stoice. I would assume one of these two things are leading. And I'm going to go with Blastoise. Blastoise can't touch Blissey really though. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have led with Roserade and just gotten up a T-Spike. Look at this team. Toxic Spikes are going to be really handy. And and even if he switches in Blastoise to Rapid Spin, I'll just get damage off on Blastoise. So I'm just going to Scald as he stays in. Rocks are so worth it. It's not like I have a spinner in. Oh, that did a lot. Holy shit. That did way more than I expected. You see, now goes into Blissey. I'm just going to go into Roserade and get up a T-Spike. And then Blastoise can come and try to spin, but that's fine. I see Toxics. That's why you don't go directly into Zygarde. But alright, he's just going to start Seismic Tossing then. Now I'll go into Zygarde. As this shouldn't break my sub. And if he Toxics, then I'm in such a beautiful position, then it's not, he just forfeits. I give up. Zygarde's too good. And I'm at 1197. You know what? I'm just going to leave it there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know how far I'm going to take this. Let's look at this ladder. Let's look at the UU ladder. I'm not anywhere on it. I just started from the bottom. No, Bob the Bro is on top, but got a lot of good players. This DMT is the guy I took the team from. X-Marth, I played him a lot when I was high on the ladder, but then he just like took off with his really good team. Hit #1, posted an RMT. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Please tell me if you like this, if you don't like this, you want to see you want me to go back to PU and stop being dumb. And yeah, bye.